we truly believe that we can be the fund to support them and to help them to develop, to grow to the European or global market with our experience, links, and connections and brand. In terms of what definitely is attractive right now, and when we believe are the most interesting ideas, for sure for the last 2 years we did lots of mobile investments, and we believe that mobile is right now becoming one of the most interesting areas for venture capital investments, especially the trend related to the mobile advertisements, mobile locations, services. This is definitely interesting, and we are very happy to look at such opportunities and support the deployments of developers which want to develop such kinds of activities. There is ongoing interest of internet and e-commerce companies. There are currently the successful investments of venture capital funds in Central Europe in the e-commerce sector, and I think Romania is still not there and should be there, but probably e-commerce will be a interesting field to invest. Of course, internet, so classical internet projects, the Web 2.0 wave is right now taking place in Central Europe. I think in Poland this year about 5 investments in Web 2.0. There will be investment in Web 2.0 in the other countries in Central Europe. That definitely Romania will try to be what is a place to have interesting investment in Web 2.0, and we will be glad to support such investments. That's I think there will be three major areas which I believe, despite the activities which could be specific for Romania, for example, semiconductors is something which is quite strong in Romania, which is not strong in most of the Central European countries. But I think that can be kind of specific areas for Romania, which could be also attractive from the venture capital perspectives. And because my 15 minutes is going to be finished, maybe the last point, because venture capital activities is about new investments, it's about the portfolio development and growing the businesses, and it's about exits, which we measure and we present if we did the right job or not. And I think the exit market is right now very hot and it's very interesting. Like for the last 2 years, we brought like 5 companies from our portfolio to the Warsaw Stock Exchange. We have Ludwik Sobolewski, the CEO of Warsaw Stock Exchange, which is the most active stock exchange and also technology stock exchange in Central Europe, especially the new connect market, very attractive for the technology companies, and David Inventful investors for automatic technologies. There's increasing activities of strategic buyers in the region, and they will, I mean, like, for the 5 internet IPOs on the Warsaw Stock Exchange, 3 of them was followed up by strategic buyers to be bought back from the stock market. And it probably it's maybe a good idea to use the stock exchange platform as the way to develop the businesses and then finally to get them to the strategic buyers, global ones or European ones, which are more and more active and more willing to buy interesting assets in Central Europe. And of course, there are regional consolidators, the companies which became successful in the countries, and they want to consolidate these companies and become a kind of regional players, and this is also a potential option for the good exit. SMCI, I'm very sure that we are probably the most experienced VC in terms of exits, because otherwise it's difficult to say to be successful VCs, and we have this relationship, we have this track record of high profile exits. Just to let you know, our last IPO on the Warsaw Stock Exchange, company called 121, which is now becoming the regional leading mobile player, was delivered to us about 70 times on investment. That shows time. Okay, thank you very much.
Time is up.
Yeah, my time is out. Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak, and I will be available at 4:30 if I can help you.
mentioned at the very beginning that the hosts are MCI and Warsaw Stock Exchange, which might be a little bit surprising for some of you, being in Bucharest. Why is Warsaw Stock Exchange hosting this event? Actually, interesting thing is that there are pretty much two stock exchanges in Europe that are very, very, very active in terms of capital raise, IPOs, initial public offerings. The first one is, no surprise, London. But the second one, less and less surprised, is Warsaw. So I am very glad to welcome Ludwik Sobolewski, the CEO of Warsaw Stock Exchange, and I'll give him the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Andrzej, thank you for your kind words about Warsaw Stock Exchange, and I'd like to express my satisfaction that our cooperation with MCI develops so well, not only in terms such as that they are listed company, listed on WSE, but we are quite successful in organizing this cycle of conferences about new technologies and the perspectives for raising capital and developing. We have been traveling a little bit so far. We have been in Prague together. We have organized two or three conferences in Warsaw, and I'm quite convinced that this way of approaching entrepreneurship, not only in Poland but in the region, is a very promising way of assisting and helping entrepreneurs in their way of development. And we will continue this endeavor because the world is more and more global, the world is more and more integrated. And really, Karl Marx was right in that he was persuaded that the humanity will be focused on one central idea. And really this idea is now globalization and integration of everything which is possible or which is subject to integration. But Karl Marx was definitely wrong when he was thinking that after the humanity will be transferred to this stage of being concentrated on one central idea, all the problems will be solved, and there will be simply no problems involved in this new stage. We see that integration and globalization, although it really helps people and societies and economies in their development, it also creates new problems and new issues which must be solved. But this is also why life is interesting, and also life within capital market area is extremely interesting, especially these days. I will not, again, this will be a difference between me and Karl Marx. I will not focus on one central idea just to show you the slides, because the slides you have them in the booklet, in the book, a very impressive one. Congratulations for the organizers of this conference. I think New Europe is also an example of very efficient organization, because, we are only the partners in this endeavor. I mean, MCI and WSE, and Europe is charged with everything else. So they prepared a very good documentation, and you will find in this documentation some information concerning Warsaw Stock Exchange.